Hello, in this video I will be introducing the concept of domain and range, and I want to begin by reviewing the notation of a coordinate, so let's jump to it. So basically, when you have a coordinate, you have a number representing your x and you have a number representing your y. The first value, we're going to say that this is going to be your x value. Your second value, we're going to say that that's going to be your y value. So if we take a look here, I have three coordinates already set up for you. So here, if we look at our first coordinate, we're going to say that -2 is our x value. And we're going to say that +1 is going to be our y value. If we take a look at the second coordinate, now we have 0 representing our x value, and we have 5 representing our y value. And if we look at the third coordinate, now we have +1 representing our x value, and we have -7 representing our y value. Now, I want to extend this concept and put it together with the idea of domain and range. So let's take a look at an example. It says, find the domain and range of the given relation. So if we look at this example, now we have a set of coordinates, not just one. So we have this coordinate, we have this coordinate, we have that one, and that one. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coordinates in this set. Now, these curly brackets right here, these are just to emphasize to the reader that all of these coordinates are on the same set. So let's begin by finding the domain by identifying each x value in each individual coordinate. So for example, I'm going to look at my first coordinate here, and I'm going to identify what my x is. So here my x value is 1. Now I got to look at the second coordinate and identify what my x value is. So here my x value is 2. I move on to the next coordinate, which is 3, 1, and my x value here is going to be a 3. And then here, if I move a little bit faster, x value is going to be 1, and my last x value is going to be 4. So I actually already highlighted these values. So my pink values are my x's, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 4. Now I want to arrange these. So to get my domain, I basically want to arrange all of my x values from least to greatest. So again, I've already highlighted all my x values in pink. So I have a 1, I have a 2, 3, 1, and 4. So let's set this up. So domain, we say that that's going to be x equal to the set. So again, we got to put them from least to greatest. So 1 is my smallest value. So I'm going to draw it first. So I have 1. Then I have 2, 3, and 4. And notice that I didn't write 1 twice because it's already emphasized that 1 is my smallest value. We don't have to write repeats. Now to get the range, it's very, very similar. The range is basically the set of all of my y values. So here, now it's very easy to identify what the y's are because they're basically all of the numbers in green here. So we have 2, 5, 1, 6, and 8. So if we want to write the range now, the range is going to be y equals the set of all of my green numbers. So again, we're going to write them from least to greatest. So we have to be a little bit careful here. So 1 is my smallest value in this set as well. And then the second smallest is going to be this 2 right here. Then it looks like 5, 6, and then 8. So that would be my range. We can also get the domain and range from a table. So for example, here we have all of our x values. So all of these x values are going to be part of our domain. So let's write that down. So domain is x equals, and again we have to put these curly brackets here to identify that we're gonna present a collection of items. In this case, the collection of all of our x values. And again, we have to put them in order from least to greatest. So the smallest one here is -7. So let me write it here in pink. -7. So then the next smallest one is going to be -3, followed by 0, 1, and 6. So this is the set of all of my x values. That's my domain. Now let's get the range. So the range is the set of all of my y values. So all of these numbers that I've encapsulated in blue. So let's write range. And the range represents y equals, again, my curly brackets here. And writing the numbers from least to greatest, I'm going to do it in green. The smallest one here is -1, followed by 2, 4, and then a 6. And again, I want to emphasize that I didn't rewrite this 2 here because we've already established that 2 is part of our set. There's no reason to repeat it. So here are some notes, the terminology or the symbol. So every time you have curly brackets, that's a set of things. You have a collection of items. The domain is the set of all x values. When we get into functions, I'm going to refer to them as inputs. And then the range is the set of all y values. And likewise, when we get into functions, I'm going to refer to them as the outputs.